Sa akin yun, Senator, kasi malayo naman yung pakibato at saka malabo.
Istoryahe. Nikatawa si Ma'am Suwam, mo. Tumawa si Ma'am Suwam. Ay, tumawa siya, oh. Akala niya, wala siya makita dito. Ikaw,
The PIRMA was registered or incorporated on March 12, 1997, Madam Chair.
So from 1997 to the date that you revoked their incorporation. Kasi
Yes,
ang kukulit
yes,
ng
Madam
mga
Chair,
senador.
because it took time for Mr. Oñate to speak with his former associates in PIRMA, and we are, as soon as we are given the go signal with the
You are going
assessment.
to update the website of a corporation that has not been in existence for 20 years.
You are correct, Madam Chair, but the process
Wala na
is...
to. Multo na to.
The-
At mas lalo akong nagulat sa halaga. 26.7 billion. Isang programa na ngayon ko lang natuklasan at ngayon lang narinig, pero may bilin dito sa text, all soft projects including AKAP must go through the office of the Speaker. AKAP, AIX, TUPAD, MAIP for the PI and other efforts.
I just want to point out that indeed the COMELEC cannot act and should never act anymore on initiative. Patay na ang initiative sa ngayon kasi as stated by the Honorable Chair, there is already an injunction made by the Supreme Court. As a matter of fact, the Supreme Court said the COMELEC is permanently enjoined. Very clear ang sabi ng Supreme Court sa Santiago case. COMELEC should be permanently enjoined from entertaining or taking cognizance of any petition for initiative on amendments of the Constitution until a sufficient law have been validly enacted. To date, there is no valid law that has been enacted. Therefore, any act of the COMELEC on matters pertaining to initiative, even a review of old rules or regulations, should not be made. That will be ultra vires, that will be unauthorized, because there is a permanent injunction. Now, there is also this matter of right to privacy by some contributors or supporters of the initiative. I think the right of privacy cannot be invoked by these supporters or contributors because they have signed as part of the initiative. They were proponents, they were contributors. And what did they state in the proposition that they have signed? They stated, among others, that we fully understand the proposition which were explained to us in our own dialect, and we are aware of its advantages as well as its consequences and effects as we have read the full text and contents thereof. Therefore, if the matter of if they would be asked to reveal their names as contributors, then they could not escape that particular liability because they themselves admitted that they are well aware of the consequences and effects of signing a petition for this initiative.
Gusto ko lang humirit. Nagulat din ako sa AKAP at mas lalo akong nagulat sa halaga. 26.7 billion. Isang programa na ngayon ko lang natuklasan at ngayon lang narinig, pero may bilin dito sa text, all soft projects including AKAP must go through the office of the Speaker. AKAP, AIX, TUPAD, MAIP for the PI and other efforts.
Madam
Yes,
Chair.
Senator JB,
ako rin
please.
medyo naging curious sa AKAP, ngayon ko lang narinig eh. No? Siguro can ask the SWD, what is this program about? Is it just between the House and, kasi wala ho kami sa Senate na alam niyan eh. So is it with the SWD and the House of Representatives, yung program?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, AKAP is just as foreign to us, technically, as Senator Bato, as it is provided
Yes,
in
Yusek
line
Di Mapuro,
item.
I understand that it's under the DSWD budget. If you recall, in the Senate, I handle the DSWD budget, but like the COMELEC's mysterious addition of 12 billion, this 26.7 billion in the budget of the DSWD is alien to me.
Yes.
Madam Chair, if this WD declares that is foreign to them, saan nang galing itong budget? Baligtad na pala ang budgeting process natin. Ang Kongreso na magde-decide kung anong project i-implement ninyo. Hindi pala kayo ang nagre-request sa Congress na project na papunduhan, program na papunduhan. Baligtad eh.
Madam Chair, it is not an exclusive project or program for Congress. It will be regular program, but it is technically foreign in the sense that it has no guidelines yet.
Yes, Yusek
So it does not
Dimapuro, did you
exist as
request
a
for this
program.
project? Was it in the NAP? It was not.
No.
There we go. Yes. Do we allot sums of money, enormous sums of money such as this, almost 27 billion, for a project or a program that is undefined, unnamed, unfamiliar, with no guidelines whatsoever, with no target beneficiaries, and is just left open? Is this the usual practice in the DSWD?
Not necessarily a usual practice
Not
in the
necessarily.
DSWD.
So sometimes DSWD has these magical projects that no one has ever heard of before.
We don't create magical projects, Madam Chair. These are
But
part
when
of
is
the
it
GAA.
necessary? You said not necessarily. So there are times when it is necessary to invent projects?
There are times when there are necessary projects to
Yes, you have QRF and you have all kinds of emergency
Yes.
assistance. I'm very familiar. Why do you have to invent ACAP?
ACAP is not invented. I
But you
believe
just said that guidelines and the purposes had not been established.
yes, guidelines have to go through proper policy procedures. So
Pero
it's not
linagyan na ng
invented out
pera,
of the
walang
air.
nakakaintindi kung paano gagawin, kung kanino ibibigay. Walang kaplano-plano pero may pera na.
Madam Chair, there are programs that are provided by the GAA for NGAs to implement. But before we
Yes,
do
with all
implement,
due
we have
respect,
to...
USEC, that is not the usual budget process we're familiar with. There's always a very well-defined project or program before a line item magically appears in the GAA. It's fought over, debated, and discussed very, very thoroughly in the subcommittees as well as the plenary. This wasn't.
Madam Chair, we are currently creating the guidelines, and we would be happy to share with...
Parang baliktad naman yata yung buhay natin. Ngayon mag-iimbento ng dahilan, magdi-design ng project, pupunteriya yung mga beneficiary. Pero in the meantime, linagyan muna ng bilyon-bilyon. Yan na ba talaga ang patakaran ng DSWD?
Madam Chair, for programs that are intended for the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged, we welcome, obviously, more programs, and we would be grateful to be able to implement these other programs.
I'm familiar with your mandate, but nothing in your mandate indicates that you should be inventing projects and that you are exempt from usual budgetary study and procedure. I'm sorry.
Madam Chair, kaya siguro nagkaganon dahil hindi talaga sa kanila yung programa na yan.
Gagawa lang sila ngayon.
Oh, hindi talaga sa kanila. With due respect naman, in fairness to Yusek Dimapuro, bago nga yan sa kanya. Sabi nga niya, foreign eh. Hindi niya alam. So, huwag ka mag-alala. We are not faulting you for that. Kaya we are just investigating dahil the usual mangyari is meron ng bahay yung pondo, like AX. Kung sisingit man yung meron mang intervention dyan during the BICAM, ang lower house at saka upper house, the most that they can do is siguro dagdagan yung amount ng AX na yan. Pero may bahay na yan. Pero yung gagawa ng bagong bahay dyan during the BICAM, I don't know how feasible is that. Kaya nga sabi ng aming chairman, it's very magical. Kayo mismo, DSWD, hindi nyo alam na, uy, boom! May
Teka.
ACAP pala na ganito kalaki.
Totoo, may nabasa lang ako bigla, o naalala ko lang bigla. Sabi ni Yusek Dimaporo, hindi kita inaaway wag mo ipagtanggol yung AKAP pag hindi mo alam. Kasi lahat kami hindi alam. Kahit sinasabi ng DSWD, wala silang alam tungkol sa guidelines, foreign itong project, at linagay lang dyan, nasa press release na yung AKAP will provide 5,000 cash payment to 12 million poor households. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I've read those press releases,
But isn't this a
Madam
mere
Chair.
duplication of so many programs already initiated by previous administrations, the 4Ps and then the AICs, the never-ending ayuda, SAP 1, SAP 2, walang katapusan to. So this is hardly a guideline. Pero ang liwanag na, nangako na ng 5,000 sa
Madam Chair,
12 million households. Baka hindi mo alam.
Madam Chair, I cannot confirm whether those are the numbers that are decided on, as we don't have any guidelines yet.
Pamaskong handog to lumabas sa PNA December 27.
Well, for our Christmas programs, or we don't have AKAP in any of our Christmas programs, I can say that definitively. But with regard to any pronouncements of how AKAP will be implemented and what amounts will be provided through AKAP, we don't have guidelines for that yet, Madam
Sige,
Chair.
Yusek, ganito na lang, magtulungan na lang tayo. Alamin natin ang mga detalye nitong programa to. Pareho kami ni Senator Bato, ni Senator JV, Senator Risa. Nagugulat po kami kung saan to galing at ano ibig sabihin.
Yes po, Madam Chair. And I'd also like to say that we are very open to many innovations and new programs in DSWD. And it is not a new thing where we create something new.
Madam Chair, just to add.
Okay lang yan, okay lang.
I'm not gonna fight with you over that, but that's completely inaccurate and untrue. Okay, Senator Bato, please.
Pagkuha ko lang kay Yusek na walang problema. Wala kang problema dito sa amin. Huwag ka mag-alala. Ang
Huwag
amin
ka
lang talaga
mag-alala.
is, nagulat lang kami sa Senado. AKAP. Hindi namin nakita yan sa, kahit na ilang araw mo pag-aralan yung NEP, kahit ilang araw mo pag-aralan yung GAB, hanggang sa kwan, hindi mo talaga makita yan. Nagulat na lang kami ngayon na may ganyan pala. Ikaw nga, nagulat ka sa inyong departamento yan. Okay lang, pareho tayong nagulat ngayon.
A happy
Huwag kang
surprise,
mag-alala.
Senator
Ha?
Bato, Madam Chair. A happy surprise because it will help the disadvantaged
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Hindi, walang problema yan.
Hindi, okay lang yan.
Kung mapunta sa taong bayan yan, importante yan. Okay ako, walang problema. Yung nga lang, siguruhin ninyo dahil ang PNP ngayon, nagbabantay na pag mag-release kayo na babawasan na naman yung pera, ang 10,000 ibigay sa tao, tapos ibalik yung, bawiin yung 9,000, 1,000 lang maiwan doon sa tao. You hear that during our hearings, di ba?
Yes, Madam
kaya
Chair, we
bantayan
are
ninyo
happy
talaga
for the
yan.
support of PNP to help
Yeah.
us in those payment areas.
Oh,
Off-site payment areas po siya.
thank you.
Madam Chair, dagdagan ko
Madam
na lang.
Chair.
Dagdagan ko na lang yung,
Senator JV,
yung pagka-surprise
hindi kita inaaway,
natin.
mahal ko yung pamilya mo. Ang
course.
problema, wag mo ipagtatanggol yung hindi mo kaya ipagtanggol. Ayan, Senator
Madam Chair,
JV,
dagdagan ko na
please.
lang siguro yung surprise na ito. According to Infos, our appropriations chair of House, Saldico, said that 60 billion for the ACA program under the 2024 budget with 26.7 already lodged under DSWD. So 60 billion pa lang allocated dyan. So 26 billion pa lang nasa DSWD.
Madam Chair.
Yes, Senator Risa, was that Attorney Diokno raising his hand? Parang nauna po kayo. Sige po.
Sen. Risa,
Dagdag
may
lang,
go
oo.
ahead.
Just a quick addition dun sa point made by Sen. JV, Madam Chair, before Attorney Chel. Just to follow that, at mukhang unprogrammed funds yon yung in-announce po nila sa press conference na yon. Just for the record, Madam Chair. Salamat po, Madam Chair. Salamat, Attorney
Pero
Chel.
ang bongga ng unprogrammed, nakadetalya na. 5 million per family. Ayos. Okay, Attorney Diokno, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I think the most basic principle here is that a people's initiative must come from the people. And it's very relevant that we find out, for example, why was there a need for an advertisement in the first place? The advertisement is obviously intended to shape public opinion, Pero kung galing naman sa taong bayan yung initiative, ba't pa kailangan gumastos ng 55 million pesos? Doon naman po sa point ng donors, very relevant yan. Dahil kailangan natin malaman, halimbawa, kung galing ba yan sa mga public officials o mga associated sa public officials. I overheard Mr. Oñate say earlier that he has been a political operator for 30 years. So naturally, the question must be answered, where did that money come from because of his past experience? Last point lang po, Madam Chair, is that if, as the COMELEC Chair says, the signature sheets are mere scraps of paper, then I see no administrative liability to their being returned to the signatories. Thank you.
Carry on later.
Yes, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I'd just like to put this aside. We thank the SEC. Your representatives are here, I believe. And we are given to understand that, in fact, PIRMA no longer exists as of February 10, 2004. Is that correct?
Yes, Madam Chair. Their certificate of registration has been revoked since February 10, 2004.
So when was this, in fact, registered?
The PIRMA was registered or incorporated on March 12, 1997, Madam Chair.
So from 1997 to the date that you revoked their incorporation in 2004, I understand that the reglementary requirements, the documents that are reportorial requirements were not submitted. Is that correct? And for that reason, you therefore revoked its incorporation?
Yes, Madam Chair. Since the time of their incorporation, they have not submitted any reportorial requirements with the SEC based on our records.
Who do you have as the directors of this corporation, please? Yes, you have
Madam,
Mr. Pedrosa, I understand, Policarpio. Is that what, am I reading properly here?
Yes, Madam Chair. Mr.
Ontario.
Alberto Pedrosa, Mr. Alfonso Policarpio,
Yes.
Ms. Eliza Salapantan, Mr. Horacio Montefrio, and Ms. Carmen Pedrosa.
Yes, and they have never reported or updated their documents with the SEC.
Yes, Madam Chair. What we only have are their articles of incorporation and bylaws that they submitted at the time of their incorporation.
The name of Mr. Noel Oñate does not occur?
None, Madam Chair, at the time of their incorporation.
The name of the attorney, Anthony Abad, does not occur?
None, Madam Chair.
Nor is counsel, Ghana Incorporated, Ghana and Partners in any of the listings. Is that correct?
Yes, Madam Chair, none.
I understand. Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Oñate, please, and the rest who have come as representatives of PIRMA, what is your participation in this non-existent corporation?
Madam Chair, with regards to the corporate registration of PIRMA, may we inform the committee that we made submissions in the online portal of the SEC, updating the email and the contact persons. And after that, we are expecting a reply, hopefully, giving us a schedule.
Kailan po yun, Attorney Abisay?
It was made through an email, Memorandum Circular 28 submission portal,
Kailan nga?
February, just this February, Madam Chair.
So pagkatapos lang ng hearing. Kasi
Yes,
ang kukulit
yes,
ng mga
Madam Chair,
senador.
because it took time for Mr. Oñate to speak with his former associates in PIRMA, and we are, as soon as we are given the go signal with the
You are going
assessment.
to update the website of a corporation that has not been in existence for 20 years.
You are correct, Madam Chair, but the process
Wala na
is,
to. Multo na to.
the process is, Madam Chair,
Wala
we
na
submit,
PIRMA, 20 anyos na. Ano pang pagpipilitan natin dito?
that will lead to the filing of a petition for reinstatement once we were able to comply with the requirements and the payment of the penalties That is our expectation from the SEC, Madam Chair, based on the rules of the SEC. Thank you.
Tama po ba yun? Pagkatapos ng 2 dekada na hindi nagsasubmit ng anumang papel, buhay pa yung korporasyon?
Ma'am, the proper process is they should have filed a petition to lift the order of revocation and not submit any the compliance for MC28 that was been mentioning by Attorney Avisado.
So, Attorney
Because the-
Avisado, I think the SEC is questioning your legal competence.
No, not really.
Madam Chair, we cannot file a petition for reinstatement unless we update through this portal. Online submissions lang po lahat sa SEC. So we started updating. The next stage would be to submit the names, the new directors of
Attorney
PIRMA.
Avisado, you should be warned. Huwag mong tuturuan ng SEC ng trabaho nila. Baka mas
hindi po.
ma-trouble tayo nito.
Ay, hindi po, never
Baka
my
ilibing
intention,
na
Madam
yung
Chair.
pirma na yan.
Hindi
Patay
po.
na nga, lilibing
Naghihintay
pa.
nga ho kami, nakikiusap kami, naghihintay kami na hopefully mapagbigyan at mabigyan ho kami ng assessment of the penalties which would allow us, once we pay, which would allow us to file a petition for reinstatement. Yun
Madam
lang po.
Chair? Madam Chair?
Yes, Senator Binay.
Hindi, naguguluhan lang ho ako, Attorney Avisado, dun sa timeline nyo eh. Nag-initiate kayo ng People's Initiative, pero hindi pa pala ayos yung documentation ng pirma nyo. Di ba dapat nag-due diligence muna kayo kung talagang may entity na pirma?
Eh baka naman last minute lang to pahabol. Eh, may nakaalala na may pirma dati. At saka, kinaladkad na lang si Mr. Oñate na napakabait eh, nag-volunteer na rin.
Di ba, Madam
Ganun
Chair?
ba yun?
So, if pirma
Ang
does
gulo eh,
not...
ba't walang
Senator
papel?
Binay.
Di ba? If walang
technic-
korporasyon, walang papel, walang resibo, ano ba to? Lahat kababalagan?
Hindi. So, ang tanong, if pirma does not exist, it does not exist dahil wala na, revoked na siya by the SEC. So, sino yung entity na nag-initiate na itong People's Initiative?
Madam Chair, Senator Binay, to answer your question, totoo po yung, yung observations ninyo. When we check the status of PIRMA, we knew na canceled na po yung registration. And we also knew that it would take a while bago po kami makapag-file ng petition for reinstatement. When we checked the rules, we
Kaya
found
nga,
out that
pero
for purposes of a PI, Senator Marcos,
Yes, Attorney
it's only a
Avisado.
registered voter that is required to file for People's Initiative. And we are hoping by the time we file the petition, baka nga po umabot na kami doon sa part na makapagbayad na ho kami ng...
Hindi sana
ng,
hindi na ninyo ginamit yung pirma. Yung mga individual names na lang ang dinatag. People naman ito eh. Basta may tao doon na nakapirma, ayos na yon. Ba't pa kinaladkad yung pirma? Bakit ginamit-gamit pa itong kalansay na korporasyon na patay na?
We understand your observation, Madam Chair. Advocacy ho kasi ni Mr. Oñate ang
Hindi ba
PIRMA. He
last
started
minute
it
lang? Parang
1997.
nakaladkad na lang to ng last minute para may mukha, para may pangalan. Ganun ba yon?
Ah, hindi
Kasi
po.
parang
Mr.
hindi naman-
Oñate can answer, Madam Chair.
Hindi, kasi parang nahuli lahat ng dokumento, hindi pa incorporated, biglaan to. Sino ba at bakit kayo nagmamadali? Sabi mo nga, dapat nagpetisyon pa. Dapat nag-ayos muna sa SEC. Dapat nagsabit na sangkatutak na dokumento para ma-revive yung korporasyon. Bakit minadali?
Madam Chair, hindi po kami nagmadali. In fact, we want to clarify. Wala ho kaming deadline. Our deadline is once we reach the minimum required by the COMELEC.
Madam Chair?
May
Question.
deadline po kayo ha. Yung January 32 p.m. ha. Nakalampas na kayo ng
Madam
ilang
Chair?
beses.
Hindi,
Okay,
pwede matanong
Senator
lang ho
Binay.
yung COMELEC. Kasi di ba, ilang percent na ho yung nag-submit ng 3%?
Based on the submitted certification that we submitted to this committee, Madam Chair, 211 po na legislative district out of the 253
And
legislative
out of,
districts.
and that 211, pirma yung nag-submit?
Wala po kaming alam, Madam Chair, kung pirma yon sapagkat sa bawat municipal election officers and city election officers, Madam Chair, may nagdadala po, and then of course, yung proponent o yung tao ng proponent kasama na po yung pangalan na na-mention po doon sa mismong signature sheets at saka signature form.
Pero Chair, ang tanong, dahil dun sa Davao, sinabi po ng election officer na ang nagbigay daw yung mga abogado ng pirma. Tapos inako naman ng abogado ng pirma, sila daw yung legal counsel ng pirma. So, ano ang nire-represent ng Ghana Abisado? Nalilito na ako dito.
Madam
Since
Chair.
non-existent nga. Senator Binay.
Chair Garcia, is it possible for you to submit to the committee yung 211, kung sino yung nag-submit?
Yes, Madam Chair. The certifications, all the certifications were submitted to this committee. Nandun din po yung mga names kung sino ang nagpa-receive sa Commission on Election sa bawat local COMELEC namin.
Ask
Tingin
leave,
ka ba?
but at the same time,
May gusto ka idagdag sa
yes po,
napakagulong
magpapasalamat
usapin
po ako sa mga senador, sa inyo po, at talagang wala pong naniniwala sa amin na ito'y inisyatibo talaga ng taong bayan. At nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo, mga honorable senators natin, na ito'y na-expose nyo sa taong bayan. Itong tinatawag na inaamin naman po, ito'y isang political operation. The scale alone of this operation, talagang halatang halata, hindi ito from the people. Yeah, we are talking about operation manager. We're talking about what? Two-stage. The fact alone that there's a two-stage type, it points to a design. Una muna, people's initiative just to settle whether joint or separate ang voting. Then saka pa yung actual amendment. So this is really part of a grand design. Yung si ordinaryong Juan na pipirma doon, alam niya ba na ang pinipirmahan niya pala na disenyo ay babaguhin ang economic provisions? Of course not. Ibig sabihin, meron pang patutunguhan to, hindi maaring galing sa people yan, Madam Chair. Yan ay talagang disenyo. And of course, since it is a political operation, there are politicians behind it. And of course, as we say, kapag motive, opportunity, at sino may power to do that, sino magbe-benefit, we know that it comes from the lower house. Yan lang po. Maraming salamat po, mga senator, and I ask for leave.
Thank you,
At sasama po ako ulit sa inyong hearing kung saan talagang ang katotohanan ay lumalabas.
Maraming salamat sa Sanlakas. Nandito rin ang 4Ps parents na pinangangatawanan ni Miss Titubello. Meron kang idadagdag sa sektor ng mahihirap.
Yes po.
Ng 4Ps mismo.
Magandang araw po, Ma'am Aimee, Ma'am Chair, at sa ating Senadora Binay, kay Senador De La Rosa, at kay Senador Bongo,
Marami
at
sa grupo
Senador
ninyo.
Santiveros.
Marami sa grupo ninyo pinapirma to. So,
Yes
maikling
po.
comment lang po.
Yes po. Sa amin po, no, sa SNPP, sa Samahang Nagkakaisang Pamilya ng Pantawid, bilang Pangulo ng Samahan, kami po talaga ay nagbabantay din dito. No? Kasi po, totoo po yun, na yung mapanglin lang. Kasi nga, ay halos kasi sa mga member, halos kasi na pumirma po dyan, mga 4Ps beneficiary. Bakit po? Kasi nga, ang sinabi may kapalit, no? May kapalit 100 to 1,500. Siyempre kasi sa sobrang hirap din po, no? At hindi nila naintindihan kung ano pong pinipirmahan nila. Kaya po kami mismo sa samahan ay may mga GC kami, wag po kayong pumirma diyan. Mahalaga ang pirma nyo, alamin nyo kung para saan po 'yan. Dahil wag tayo na kagaya noon, kung anong mga ginagawa, sa amin pala bilang isang mahihirap ay lalong naghihirap nang dahil sa mga ganyan. Dahil hindi lang po ito nangyayari, di ba? Panahon ng eleksyon, ganun po ang nangyayari. Kaya ang posisyon po namin dito ay talagang binabantayan namin. At doon po, totoo po yon na mayroong pumirma na gusto nilang bawiin yung pirma. Pero ang problema, yun po yung tinatanong namin, papaano po mabawi ang pirma nga, na ano po namin narinig po natin ngayon sa Comelec, na yun pala ay hindi po agad masolusyonan, no? Kundi tatakbo pa ng mahabang panahon. Sa amin po, bilang isang, na sana naman po, wag baguhin yung batas, di ba? Yung Constitution. Ang dapat po tugunan, ang kahirapan ngayon. Bakit po? Ang taas ng bilihin na dapat po, yun yung tugunan, di ba? Yun yung gawa ng solusyon dahil nga, kaya po pumapatol ang mga tao dahil kailangan nila ang pera. Dahil nga ang taas ng bilihin, ang bigas pa lang 65 na.
So alam ninyo na may suhol o alok ng ayuda.
Totoo po yun.
Marami sa pangkat ninyo ang
Halos po nationwide.
sinabihan. Halos
Yes po.
nationwide. Maraming
Oo.
salamat, Mrs. Tobelio. At tunay kayong mga kinatawan ng mahihirap. At sana, kung totoo yung People's Initiative, nagmula sa pangkat ninyo.
Yes, ang ano po nga namin, ang tawag po dyan, MI, Mambabatas Initiative. Yun pong tawag namin dyan, bakit po? Kasi kung People's Initiative, dapat ang tao mismong buboto at willing silang pipirma na wala silang pagsisihan.
Hindi po, Senator.
Kasi si Mr. Ano yun? Barwado, sinabi niya na nag-offer ka ng 500 pesos a day, 3 days, nag-down payment ng 1,000, pero hindi niya kinaya yung mga minimum number ng signatures, kaya sinabi mo, ipeke na lang. Totoo ba yun?
Hindi po, Senator. Yung 1,000 is pang fuel po yun.
So may hatag. So nagbigay
Hindi.
ka kahit paano?
Hindi, Senator. Yung
Sabi mo walang pera.
Walang pera kasi, Senator. Pero
Ano yung 1,000?
Sa akin yun, Senator, kasi malayo naman yung Pakibato at saka Malabo.
Istoryahe. Nikatawa si Ma'am Suwam, oh. Tumawa si Ma'am Suwam. Ay, tumawa siya, oh. Akala niya, wala siya makita dito. Ikaw, Kaparoso, sige lang, di lang ta kay maluoy ko mag-contempt o akong kababayan.
Senator Bato, si Erlinda Suam, siya nag-abono ng gasolina niya. Pero si Bibet, meron siyang 1,000. Magsabi kayo ng totoo, ha? Huwag kayong magsisinungaling, under oath kayo.